So it's one of life's great pleasures, I think, talking with a friend over a cup of coffee. And now a new Denver coffee shop called Migas is serving up that feeling in 5 Points.
Denver 7's Jessica Crawford shares how this Black and Latina-owned coffee house aims to fill your cup.
So this coffee shop started as a dream between two friends, and it's grown into so much more. It's not just about having a space to enjoy a cup of coffee, but about reclaiming a historic space in Denver.
28 to 31.
When you step into Migas Coffee,
the name of Migas comes from amigas, which means friends in Spanish.
It's easy to feel like you're one of the crew.
We're just really focusing on that connection.
The special connection that forms over a cup of coffee. For Migas Coffee co-owner Marisol Jurado, a cup of Joe is more than just a kick of energy. It's healing.
When I got sober, I realized I didn't really have a good way to connect with people. I started inviting people out to coffee instead of going out to the club and going out and partying. And people received that really well.
Jurado, who balances Migas with her career as a marriage and family therapist, says the mission of Migas is to let us fill your cup.
Where is your cup? Is it full, and how can we fill it? Whether that means just like a cup of coffee or if that means checking in with you.
Migas Coffee is inside Green Spaces Market and 5 Points on Walnut Street, an area near and dear to Alex Merrick's, the co-owner of the coffee shop.
My grandfather's house was on 24th and Welton, so right in the heart of the 5 Points.
Merrick's uses the knowledge he gained in his finance career to help fuel the shop in the area where his family has roots.
I get teary-eyed thinking about how I came from living on the east side to being able to open up a business down here, and that's just so important to me.
According to the Small Business Administration, there are more than 680,000 small businesses in Colorado. Racial minorities owned just over 8% of them in 2023. It's part of the reason why Javon Taylor, owner of Green Spaces Market, which houses Migas and several other businesses, prioritizes minority business owners.
Local creatives and minorities can come in and feel safe and feel like they had a supportive community.
For example, flower shop Black and Blossom supplies florals for Migas Coffee.
We have a symbiosis going on where I get coffee and then she's just like, can I get some flowers? And it just works out.
Is this the honey?
Working together to build new community while reclaiming a space in a historic one.
So it's important to us that we're Black and brown owned and we're back in the 5 Points community.
They have a coffee called the Barista Baddie. Highly recommend that one. Migas Coffee is open from 8 to 2 on weekdays and 8 to 3 on the weekends. In the studio, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.